Hi, folks. Well, this is Miguel from the Embargo Man. Now, what we're going to do is this. I mean, this is all to what I expected. I mean, some people are like saying to be true or some things like that. It is just how things are going on right there. How things are going on right now is with these hurricanes or typhoons and natural disasters, right? Sometimes I ain't gonna be like such a jerk to anybody or anything like that, right? The thing the thing is that we with these possibilities of her of like Hurricane Dorian and stuff. I had a video that I talking about the Amazon forest fire, right? And then that's what it would cause about the hurricanes, right? It's in the Bahamas. The people in the Bahamas are like really screwed up. I mean, screwed up and stuff. And now, if I mention things that's going on, I mean, people the in the Hong Kong region protesting against Chinese government and Venezuela and all that stuff, right? And so what it would tell you, but some people don't take these kinds of advantages to a disadvantage for saying not to isolate some certain people. I mean, do not isolate some certain people because of whatever it is. I mean, it is cool to help people. I mean, right here in Florida, I mean Miami, Florida, they're talking about the Peter Pan thing when Cuban residents and come in and stuff. Well, I mean, helping others is kind of cool, but don't take it to disadvantages to isolate certain people or isolate your own citizens or whatever it is. Oh yeah, look, thanks to Maduro, now you have the shithole up north. All right, because I heard the term shithole, right? And I don't want that from the shit that to be saying, okay, the shithole up north. The shithole up north is one thing, right? No, that means not to have people or people from other places to, have this kind of thing to, just have like control, like and stuff. And not to be, I'm just going to the McDonald's. Not to be like, okay, what is to be careful with these people of advantages? Oh, all right, advantages or disadvantages is okay. Japan also could just say plan to be foreigners and stuff. Don't I mean, or like just treat these people in crisis like they were like saying Koreans, or put it that way. That might be helping, but not enough saying about that, well, saying in all stuff. I'm just talking, saying of all things in my perspective. Put it this way, or don't have false accusations of some people who have. I mean, this is in also the Netherlands or something like that. Like they call it the call it in Korea the Netherlands, the Nazis from the Netherlands or whatever. So because of things like that. Even so, people don't just say those. Just don't come to Florida for now. I mean, even Justine don't come to Florida right now because sometimes this is hurricane season. Or we might not see that. What's the next hurricane coming? All right, and that's about it, and then and I'm just saying to be careful with some things, be careful with things like that. Just precisely, don't be don't be just be protective of names. Even Yujiro has this. Be like let's just, I heard about of certain people that you're talking about, yeah, Takashima and whatever. Like for the people in Holland, don't let it be called in Korea about, yeah, Dutch Nazis or everything like that, because of, yeah, protecting false accusations from their Korean workers or sex workers or something like that being mistreated by pimps or whatever, or don't have this kind of even saying like things like, okay, you go you have Maduro or something like, oh yeah, this have turned to the shithole up north. Don't be called the shithole up north. Just try to control or something like that. Like, I mean, in other words, I mean, just put that limit to help others, or saying, I know there's cost of names or whatever it is, calling that, these certain people are discriminating against the Venezuelans because they don't want to help them all. No, have this control. Certain people to be helped when there's tragedies. Help all your people first, but don't let it go to the way of just being isolated, and then they'll help them last. Let them be the last in line, right? That's it. In other words, in the confrontation is, just measure things to the limit where nobody could be isolated. So just measure things to the limit so nobody could be isolated, and that's what I'm saying. Just measure things to the limit. Same thing like hurricane shuttle. Same thing with hurricane season happens. Like, you got to measure some things to the limit. If some things with all of that, measure some things to the limit. Like, let people that wants to, let's say, if they live in their comfort zones or whatever, be the last ones in line. Like the last ones in line to be helped to the limit, right? And I don't want, or neither Japan, those open doors or something like that. Just let these certain people be last to the limit, all right? I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Just let them be last. First, help people who are like calm down or whatever it is. But then the other ones that want to have in their comfort zones, let them be to the limit. I mean, I don't want nobody to be isolated within their own countries, like having people like, that's it. Or like, in other words, for Japanese folks, Venezuelans sometimes act like Koreans. Put it that way. Let them be, not in a certain way, but in a way, I'm just saying, put that to the limit. And please subscribe to the Embargo Man channel. I mean, take things by just taking things to the limit. That's the main thing that is. Just take things to the limit, and everything will be just fine. I don't just want anybody to be isolated between certain groups of people. Same thing over there in the Netherlands. Limit this with, don't just say that false accusations. Blame certain people like that. Like, let's say, like, if they have false accusations, they be deported back to, most likely deported back to South Korea. That's just for the sex workers, So, goodbye, take care, peace out.